Hello, mija. What's wrong with you?
God, it's this job. It's killing me. I work night and day with my boss breathing down my neck. I feel like a slave. He treats me bad.
Well, I agree, mijita, but believe me, you have it good.
Good? You think I have it good? Didn't you hear what I just said?
Kids these days. Mija, you don't know the half of it. Back in my day,
Another one of those stories, Ivy. I know. You had to walk to school 10 miles in the snow barefooted.
no, hombre. I didn't even get to go to school. I was working in the fields all day. Look, come sit over here. And I'll tell you about working in the fields and how hard work that was. It was all back in 1959, when I was 16 years old. I was working in the fields with your grandparents and your Tío Juan. I had decided to join them to make some extra money for the family. You see, ever since I can remember, my mom and dad have been working in the fields. You see, back then it was hard for us to find jobs, so we went around from farm to farm looking for work almost every day. But sometimes workers wouldn't hire us because they were hiring braceros. Now, braceros were Mexican farmhands, and they were bussed in every day to pick the fields. Growers hired them because they were easy to exploit, but we hated the braceros because they were taking our jobs. Until a man named Cesar Chavez came along.
Hear about those braceros? Yeah. Instead of taking all of our jobs, I can't find a job anywhere. I have to be able to support my family. Yeah, but what are you going to do about it? Buenos días. My name is Cesar Chavez. Hola. Hola. Nice to meet you. But what are you doing here, Cesar? I heard about the braceros. I'm here to help you get your jobs back. Great, but how do you plan to do that? I tried to apply for a job, but got turned down. Come with me to fill out your credit card. What good is that supposed to do? It's useless.
One small push is all it takes to get the ball rolling. That's what he told us. After that, we held marches and protests.
Sorry, Mr. Chavez, but we're just not interested in your project. Nope, me either. Any thought to organize farm workers would be a disaster. Why is that? They need our help. If these growers have a plentiful supply of farm hands to hire, there's no chance of them hiring these local farm workers. We might as well leave up the union organizing for the major labor groups, like the AFL or the CIO. I agree. Well, why don't we take a vote? All those in favor of Chavez's project, say aye. All opposed? Nay. All right. Now that's settled. Let's get down to business. I resign.
After resigning from the CSO, Cesar recruited many members for his new union. Once he had a good number of members, we held our first NFWA meeting. We held it in an old abandoned theater in Fresno. Our first order of business was for Manuel and Cesar Chavez to unveil the new union flag. But not everyone was happy with it. Was happy with it.
This flag is very impressive, senor. But don't you think it resembles something from those Nazis or those communists? That can signify whatever one wants it to signify. But to me, it looks like a strong, beautiful sign of hope. To me, the black eagle represents the dark situation the farmers are in. The white represents our hope. And the red represents the pain and struggle the farmers will have to go through to form a union. When that eagle flies, the farmers' problems will be solved. Senor Chavez, how is forming a union going to help us?
Forming a union is the only way to keep us together. We are nothing apart. Working together, we can accomplish more.
But half the growers are just too powerful. We don't have the time or the money to invest in future organizations.
Trust union. But remember,
I don't care what that people think I'm doing the impossible. All I know is we need a union. It's actually trouble. Don't think of it as a union. Think of it as a self-help group. Together we'll unite and fly like the eagle.
So you see, mija, Senor Chavez knew about hard work. He worked hard for us. He took a stand for what was right.